Hello and welcome to Biology class. I am Shipra from ADARSH SHANKAR Mount Abu for class 11th. Continue our topic Animal Kingdom. Today we will learn about the characteristic features of amphibia, reptilia, aves and mammalia. So first, amphibia. Amphibia they can live in aquatic as well as terrestrial habitat. So they are known as the amphibians. Amphibians both. They can survive on water and land both. But the water is essential for the reproductive process. And the second character is skin is moist. Their skin, amphibians' skin is moist due to the mucous glands. The presence of mucous gland in the skin, it makes the skin moist. And I have eyelids. The eyes are covered with the eyelids. And the ear is represented only by the tympanum. Tympanum, we can say the eardrum. A simple membranous word which is present is known as the tympanum and it represents the ear. External pinna, that is ear pinna or the external ear, is not present in the amphibians. And the cloaca. What is cloaca? Cloaca is the common opening of urinary tract, reproductive tract and digestive tract. Normally the opening of digestive tract is known as anus and reproductive tract and urinary bladders. Urinary bladders opening is known as the urethra and reproductive tract its opening is also different, but in the amphibians all these three openings are common, which is known as the cloaca. The next is the respiration process by the gills. Gills are present when they live in the aquatic habitat, means they live in the fresh water or the marine water. Then through the gills they can respire. But when they are present on the terrestrial environment, their body lungs are the respiratory organs and skin is always moist. Moist means the mucous gland, the water is present on the skin. So skin is also respired and it is also known as the cutaneous respiration. Cutaneous respiration means respiration through the skin. So the mucus present on the skin, it dissolves the environmental oxygen and oxygen is inhaled into the body. And the heart is three-chambered. The heart of amphibians is three-chambered. Three-chambered means two auricles and one ventricle is present. These two are the auricles and one is ventricle. So the three-chambered heart is present in the amphibians. They are cold-blooded. The meaning of cold-blooded means their body temperature is not constant. The body temperature is changed according to the weather condition. So hibernation and aestivation is also occurs in this amphibian group. And the fertilization is external. What is the meaning of fertilization is external? Actually, first the female amphibia, it leaves the eggs in a cluster in water. So just like this is the eggs, okay, and it is given in the water. And after some time, the male gives the sperm on this egg cluster. So it is the fertilization is happened in the water. So it is known as the external fertilization. It is not happened within the female's body. And these are the oviparous animals. They lay the eggs. So these are the characteristics of the amphibians. For example, toad and frog, Nanaticrina. Now we come to the reptilia. What are reptilia? Reptilia are the totally adapted for terrestrial habitat. The water is not essential for the reproductive process and they lay their eggs in the sand. And their skin is dry and cornified skin. The skin of amphibians is always moist, but the skin of reptiles are dry and they have the bony scales. you can see in the turtle. You can see in the turtle, this is the example of reptilia, and this shield, this is the exoskeleton of this turtle. It is a bony skeleton and it is very strong, so bullet can not be destroy these turtle. And you can see the eyes and ear pinnas are not present, only the tympanum, ear drum is present, and 3.5 chambered heart is present in reptiles. 3.5 chambered means 2 auricles are complete, these are the 2 auricles, and ventricle is not completely divided into 2 parts. So this is known as the 3.5 chambered heart. But in crocodile, the heart is 4 chambered, means the ventricles are totally divided into 2. So the heart is 4 chambered in crocodile, 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. And they are cold-blooded, like amphibians. The reptilias are also cold-blooded. Their body temperature is changed according to the weather condition. So they are known as the poikilotherms. And the next one is fertilization is internal. In the amphibia, the fertilization is external. Fertilization occurs in the water. But in reptilia, fertilization is internal. So the fertilization occurs in the female's body. And they are oviparous. They give the eggs. So these eggs are fertilized eggs, while the eggs given by the amphibians are non-fertilized, unfertilized eggs. Okay, and sexes are separate in both the cases. In amphibia and reptilia, the sexes are separate. Sexual dimorphism they represent, male and female are different, and development is direct. Direct development means no larva stage is present. Okay, so from the egg directly the adult will grow. For example, turtle, lizard, snake. You can see snake like this. In the turtle, you have seen the 4 limbs, but in the snake, the limbs are not present, but the bones of limbs are present, and the scales are present on the body, and these are the reptiles. Now we come to the aves. Aves, or the class of birds. So the presence of feather is the characteristic feature of aves. Feathers means small wings, or these are the feathers present on the skin of all the birds, and 4 limbs are modified into the wings. There are 4 limbs like us. These are the modified into the wings. So the bones, radius, ulna, humerus, all are present in the wings, and wings are helpful in the flight. And beak is also present. So the characteristic feature is beak. Beak is present in all the birds, aves. And hind limbs. Hind limbs have scales. Hind limbs have scales, and hind limbs are modified for walking, swimming, clasping the tree branches. And oil gland is also present. Where is oil gland present? This is the tail. So at the back of tail, this is the oil gland. It is present, and on other skin, the oil gland is absent. Not like us. In our body, oil glands are present throughout the skin, but in the aves only oil gland present just below the tail. Okay, just base of the tail, and the bones are present as an endoskeleton, but bones are hollow. In the aves, in the birds, bones are hollow with air cavities. Air cavities are present, so they are helpful in the flight. They make them very light in weight. And the next is heart is 4 chambered. In the aves, in all the birds, the heart is 4 chambered, 2 auricles and 2 ventricles are present and they are warm blooded. These animals are warm blooded, means homeothermous. Their body temperature is constant, not change according to the weather condition. And the respiration is through lungs. Lungs are the main respiratory organs. And fertilization is internal. Fertilization, the fusion of sperm and ovum, takes place inside the female. For example, peacock, parrot, pigeon, all are the babies. Penguin. Now we come to the mammalia. The last class, most advanced class, that is mammalia. We are also considered in the mammalia. The main characteristic feature of mammalia is the presence of mammary glands. Mammary glands are present in all types of mammals for producing milk for the young ones. And two pairs of limbs are present. These are the forelimbs and these are the hind limbs. And these limbs are adapted for walking, running, climbing, burrowing, swimming and flying according to the mammal, according to the animal. And the body is covered by the hairs. Hairs are present throughout the body. Okay? And it is very essential for us. All the mammals, they are warm-blooded. Warm-blooded means their body temperature is constant, not change according to weather conditions. So the animals which survive in the very cold area, their hairs are very long and makes them warm. And external ear is present. Ear pinna or external ear. External ear is the characteristic feature of mammals only. So when you see the animal which have the external ear, then immediately you can identify this is the mammal. And the presence of hair is the unique characters. Presence of hair, external ear, presence of mammary glands. These are the characteristic features of mammals. And they are heterodont. Heterodont means different types of teeth are present in the body. Incisors, canines, premolars and molars. 4 types of teeth are present for chewing and biting. Like this, 4-chambered heart. 2 auricles and 2 ventricles are present in heart. And they are viviparous. Viviparous means they give birth to the young ones. For example, platypus. Platypus is the exception. It is a oviparous. Kangaroo is a marsupial. It gives birth to the undeveloped child. And also in this phylum, human, dog, cat, tigers. So it is all about the animal kingdom. Thank you.